Welcome back. I sure hope this is the way that I was going. I start off many episodes with that phrase because I always end up expecting to, like, record more right away, and then I end up not taking a fucking, like, day break. I mean, it hasn't been long, obviously. But it's been long enough that I forgot where I was going exactly. And I still haven't stopped thinking about how much I want Dark Souls 3 since the last time we recorded. I've thought about a lot of things. No, not really. Not much has changed since the last time I talked to you guys. I don't want to attack that bird and fucking... I was thinking today about, like, getting business cards, and I was like, would that be practical, or would it be really silly? Because in a way, I don't know, it's hard for me to think of this as, like, a business, but I kind of have to if it's what I want to do with my future, you know? Like, not, even if it doesn't end up taking the form of Let's Plays eventually, I want to do comedy with my life, and I mean, this is comedy arguably, but you know what I mean. The internet is my vehicle of exposure, I guess is the word. And so, you know, I need to embrace it as the you know, my business of life, my business of choice, my way into the world, as it were. I can destroy some of these crystals and not others. That's a secret. And yeah, I don't know, like, now that I actually live in civilization and not, like, on a fucking farm or in the middle of the ocean, I don't know how often I've talked about the town that I grew up in, but it was literally this little, like, fucking weird-ass island piece of shit near Long Island Sound, like, right off of it, and you could see Long Island, but I was in Connecticut, right? I was, like, on the ocean, basically, and it was this little fucking town with one way in and out of it, no form of government. Like, we used the neighboring town's mayor and, like, government stuff because we were too small to have anything of our own. Like, even on, like, my address, I couldn't put the name of the town that I came from. I had to put the name of the neighboring town, or the post office wouldn't know what the fuck it was. Anyway, it wasn't a bad place. It was like nice. The people there were nice, but like it's just fucking weird. You know what I mean? But so now that I don't live there or in hour north of Orlando fucking farmland, now that I live in actual civilization, I was thinking like, I keep talking to people who actually know what Let's Plays are and are actually interested in, you know, the kind of thing that I do. And aren't just like, what's a computer? So I was like, should I get business cards? Or would that... I don't know. I guess my anxiety is saying, like, that's way too self-important. That's like having a business card for your fucking Wii friend code, which is literally something that a friend of mine did in high school. He printed professional quality business cards for his Wii friend code, and we don't talk to him anymore. But I feel like... like part of my brain wants me to say that it's like that, but it's really not. Like, you know, it's a legit thing. At least I hope it is. So, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. But my point was that I keep meeting people who actually know about Let's Plays and are actually, like, interested in my shit, like at work and just like casually. There was a dude who came into Target. Can I say that I work at Target? That's fine. I'm sure I've said it before. There was a dude who came into Target and was like. He was just like, he grabbed one of the like big bouncy balls that we have in the toy section and was just like walking around with it, dribbling it. And like, you know, I asked him if he like needed help with anything, and he was like, nah, man, what? He was like, hey, I really like your glasses. I really love your glasses. And I was like, thanks. Like, no, he was really nice. I'm not trying to like talk shit on him. He might be watching this. The point is that he asked for he asked like what I did, and I was like, oh, I do comedy shit on the internet, and he asked for my YouTube name, and he followed me, like, in the store. He, like, pulled out his phone, and I don't know, maybe that's normal, because I would do that for someone else, but it's weird to me for someone to do it, for me, but, like, And the same thing happened at the bank today. Shout out if you're watching this. A couple people at the fucking... I opened an account at the bank, and a couple people like were like, "Oh, you do YouTube? What's your..." Anyway, it's cool for me. Like, it's cool to be able to say that. Like, yeah, okay, I work at Target, but I also have an ambition in my life, a passion, and my passion is talking to you guys while I play games. And that's a pretty... It's a pretty decent passion to have, I think. It's not a bad future that I can see myself in. But, you know what else happened at Target recently? I'm pretty sure I saw Shia LaBeouf. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like 99% sure it was him, just by, like, the way he looked. Like, just, like, I'm not the best with faces. But, like, he's got a pretty recognizable face, you know? And I was like almost positive it was him, and I looked at him for like maybe a little too long, like maybe longer than you should look at someone without saying hi to them, especially if you're a retail employee who's supposed to be like, "Hi, welcome to the store, what can I do for you?" But I was just like, "Is that fucking Shia LaBeouf?" And he just nodded at me. He gave me the most knowing nod, which is either to say, "Yes, I'm Shia LaBeouf, you know it. Don't acknowledge it because I hate myself." Or it could have been him saying, "Yeah, I'm a Shia LaBeouf lookalike / impersonator. Don't acknowledge it too much or I'll lose my status as Shia LaBeouf impersonator number 5. It was really weird, but he was with the girl that he was with. Like, I looked him up afterwards to be like, was that really him? And I like the top thing was like a news article about him getting engaged to his like longtime girlfriend, and the girl that he was with at Target was totally the fucking girl that he got engaged to. So I was like, yeah, okay. Like, I can't say that I met Shia LaBeouf, but I can say that I nodded at him, or that I stared at him and he nodded at me, and that's good enough for me. Like, I think that's all you really need to do with Shia LaBeouf. You know what I mean? Maybe he's watching this. Who knows? Guest appearance. You want to get on the show, Shia LaBeouf? Give me a like, a subscribe. I keep part of me wants to fucking end my episodes by saying like rate, comment, and subscribe, because I remember watching YouTube back when it was a fucking 5-star rating system, even though literally no one ever left any stars in between 1 and 5. It was always one or the other of those. Some weird shit happens at Target, man. I don't like. There's some stuff that I obviously avoid saying because I don't want to, like, I don't know, jeopardize the fucking company. It's a good store. There's good people that work there. I wouldn't do anything to fuck them up. But like, it's fucking weird. I don't know. It's just weird. And apparently Shia LaBeouf shops there. I don't even know where he lives, honestly. I don't think he lives in Florida, but he was here, I promise. Oh man, I was trying to think of something else weird happened that I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I guess I'll save it for another time when I actually remember it. I feel like I wrote it down on my phone. I have this like page of reminders in my phone, which recently we started using to keep track of like the stuff that we need for the apartment. But before that, it literally just said, the only thing that it said was KGB text adventure. Because I was trying to remember to make a text adventure in like Twine or something based on my fucking adventures with the KGB. Not the Russian organization. If you remember the fucking, like, the thing where you would like text in a question, and then they would like what the fuck? Did my phone just... Oh god, I'm getting attacked. Why I just got a tweet. Oh yeah, I got a tweet. I forgot that the outside world was a thing for a second. I was like, I don't need to mute my phone. I'm not going to get any sort of notifications because the world doesn't exist. I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z, and time doesn't exist anymore. Or it just like goes super slow. Was that how it worked? What the fuck was I talking about? It was like you like texted in a question and then a real person would answer you, because this was like during the like 2 years when I mean, I'm pretty sure the company still exists, but nobody fucking uses it. During the, like, 2 years when Google search existed, but people, like, were too stupid or too not confident to use it. And so, like, they were like, I'd rather text a real person. But at the end of the day, you know what it was? Like, very few people used it for, like, looking up facts. Because that was the easy thing, right? Like, you could just... The way that it worked was there was this, like, big queue of questions from other people. And, by the way, this is the goal of... I know I'm not talking about the fucking game at all. The goal of Hyper Light Drifter is to activate all of these things. There's 4 per area, and when you activate all 4, it powers up a thing, and then you beat the area. Anyway. That's what we're doing. I don't know. I've been trying to sort of, like, casually figure out the story of this game, and I'm not getting very far in that regard. And I guess that's another way in which it's sort of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne. The story is kind of subtle, and kind of takes the backseat to the gameplay and the other weird shit going on. Like, it's very visually stunning, but I don't know that there's actually a lot going on plot-wise, or maybe there is and I just, like, haven't figured it out. But anyway, so you would text in a question, but, like, almost nobody actually used it for, like, looking up facts, because contrary to the company's belief, people did actually know what fucking Google search was. Hold on, let me... I cannot see the fucking timer. I don't know why I did it this way. I have the monitor, like, really far away, the second monitor. Because I've been recording on the TV, which is really nice, by the way. I know I've said that already, but I'm, like, still stunned at how nice it is to just record on a TV. To be able to just sit on the couch and fucking... Well, okay. A little behind-the-scenes action. I'm actually not sitting on the couch. I'm sitting on the fucking floor. Because the mic is too far away if I sit on the couch. And I could probably pile up some books to, like, put the mic on top of, but that just seems like it'd be more work than it's worth, so I'm sitting on the floor. It's a comfy floor. We've got a nice rug. It's cool looking. Anyway. So, very few people actually... Wow. That just fucking destroyed me. I died on purpose at the end there because I didn't want to waste a healing thing when I knew I'd respawn right here. Very few people actually used it to fact check. God, I feel like I've said that sentence like 6 times. I'm sorry. They used it for, like, opinions. Because they were like, oh, I can text a real person totally anonymously. And a lot of people didn't believe that it was a real person. Like, I'd get people asking me, like, are you real? Because you could, like, respond. You could make, like, a thread. Like, you didn't have to always only ask one question. You could sort of, like, chat with someone. And people would do that. People would, like, not believe that I was a real person. And we'd have, like, this copy-paste answer, basically. But you actually got paid more if you answered with an original typed-out answer. And what I did a lot, if it was, like, an easy question that had a pre-typed answer, I would just, like, change a word of it. Like, send the pre-typed answer but change a word, and it would count as the original. It would count as an original answer, and I'd get paid more for it. Because I'm a fucking... That's why the company went out of business, fucking people like me. Is this guy, like, sweating as he runs away? I'm sorry. I feel bad killing him now. There's one that's, like, running from me as the rest try to kill me, which is kind of interesting. I'm trying to, like, avoid killing him, but maybe he got... I don't see him anymore. Maybe I either killed him or he got confident from the rest of these guys and decided to fight me. But whatever. But so people would ask opinion shit, but it was like, there were some weird questions. Like, the person who was like, clearly some kid, like, trying to pretend to be cool. They were like, he was like, I just lost my virginity to 5 girls at once. Is that a problem? And I was like, no. I don't actually remember what I said in the context of it, but oh. I just fucking shattered that person. Oh, they came back. It's fine. Would you like to experience death again, sir? Anyway. Can I warp over here? I think I can. I believe in myself. I'm just gonna fucking die because I don't want to... You respawn with the health that you had when you entered the area. Oh, Oh no! The game fucking cheated me because I tried to cheat it. It made me respawn all the way back here because it was like, nah, fuck you. Use your healing items. Don't be a bitch. Sorry, I don't know. Fuck. Oh god, I can't even commentate on the inappropriateness of the word bitch because I'm getting fucking assaulted by crystal spiders. I don't know. I'll use bitch to refer to myself more than anything else, you know? I'll call myself a bitch because I'm kind of a bitch, you know? But I almost never use it to refer to anybody else, especially not as like a derogatory, sexist way to use it. But like I'm kind of a bitch, you know what I mean? Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, there's the kid who said that, and there was somebody. The one question that I am just not even fucking. I'm button mashing now. I'm butting mashing is what I was trying to say there for a second. The one question. And I'm gonna stop the episode after this and get my bearings again, but I have to leave you with this. The one question that I really want to go back, and I wish I could talk to this person again and ask them what they meant, because all they asked, and it wasn't a reply, it was a first question. They asked, "What do you think about those bullets?" And I don't know. I didn't know. I took their question and then I just sat there for a while and I was like, oh god, I don't know what I think about those bullets. And I wish I could talk to them again. Fuck you. God, that is a really long range attack for a sword guy. Or a spear? Is that what it is? A spear? You can shoot too, so that's not even fair, but I guess I can shoot as well. But it's not supposed to be fair on my end. I'm the hero. I just used my last fucking healing item. God damn, I'm gonna fucking die. I feel like this area is harder than the one that I started with, or maybe I'm just worse when I'm recording. Okay, it's saving. So it's safe to die now, except it's not because this is where I died before. I'm just gonna go that way. We'll see new stuff next time. That was weird. I feel like that wasn't supposed to happen that way. I just got like... Whatever. Oh my god. Bye.